Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing well. Latest news is that Harry and Meghan are going to have another Netflix deal. Another one. So was this always in the plans? Because this is due to be released New Year's Eve. So if you're planning on releasing a second Netflix series on New Year's Eve, you've been working on this all along as well. So you wanted to kind of hook people in with your nonsense, like hook us in with the lies, the distortions, the evil words that you have to talk about your family to try to get people to gain some interest in you. And now you're going to try to do something inspiring. So first it was trash your family. Now let's try to do something that's good. Let's try to talk about people who are doing great things with their leadership. The show is going to be called Live to Lead. And I have so many problems with this only because this couple has only one way to go right. And to keep going the way you've been going, doing what you've been doing, shows us and myself and others that you haven't learned a thing. Why would these two be given an opportunity to do something that looks like it's positive when everything that they do is negative? What are they trying to validate Harry and Meghan with this Live to Lead? Like, we see what you've done to the royal family. You are not good people. You call out people. You are crybabies. You are always victims. But now all of a sudden you have the character and the composure to show people that you are able to lead. How is this even possible? How are you even able to set a good example that is reputable at this point, considering what we just saw? I'm appalled. I'm really appalled. And I think Netflix is trying to maybe give Harry and Meghan something that they wanted to do if they would give them something juicy about the royal family. And this is just a vanity project for them to say that we got credentials. We know how to do good programming that is not always about tearing down our families or creating controversy. We can do something inspiring. Like who's going to watch this? Like, you are not inspirational. You don't even know how to lead. Look at what Meghan has done in her own office within the royal family. She has not been able to keep assistants within her office. The turnover rate is extremely high. And what does that tell you? That shows you somebody that is not really a good leader. They cannot keep someone working for them. There's a problem there. You have the reputable character to lead a project like this, Live to Lead. Like, it's unbelievable that you believe you are actually qualified for something like this. And Harry, where's your experience? You ain't got no experience. Like, all you know how to do is to be a follower. What your wife needs done. You know how to follow your wife's lead. That's not somebody that knows how to lead. Like, how are you going to bring any good information to a documentary or a series about people who are leading by example? You have yet to lead your own example. The series will feature contributions from Brian Stevenson, Jacinda Ardern, Albie Sachs, Zaya Khaleesi, Gloria Steinem, environmental campaigner Greta Thunberg, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Okay, so you already had this in the works prior to. Like, these are things that take a lot of time to acquire. So like the seediness, the shadiness of this couple what else do they have coming out that's going to show that they've been working on it for a long time? And who are these people? I'm surprised. Where's Oprah? Where's Michelle Obama? I'm sure they were contacted to be a part of this, but they're very apprehensive about, attaching themselves publicly to work with Harry and Meghan. So this is somebody that does not want to get along. This is somebody who is not a team player. This is somebody that wants to create divisiveness, who does not want to, for the sake of being on a world stage and doing the right thing and supporting your sister, who you have yet to recognize, but you recognize her daughter as your niece. You are the poorest example of anybody that should be showing other people how to live and lead. Because through your own actions and your own leadership, you do not know how to do the right thing. You're poor at relationships. You are too egotistical to be in relationships that matter. because you have this me mentality. And someone like that doesn't know how to lead, because leaders put the people that they are leading first. They set the example. They know how to recognize when they have made mistakes. You don't know how to do this. So for Harry and Meghan to now come out with another Netflix documentary is nothing more than the perpetration of lies that they did in their first documentary. And they're going to continue to put out things that are a facade of trickery, and not anything that's going to be worth really listening to for the sake of bettering our country, our people, our world. Because you, my friends, have already shown us you are the bad example of everything when it comes to leadership and being just decent people. I have some news to bear. PDina, or PDina. PDina is no more. Since acquiring 1 square foot of dedicated land in Scotland, PDina is now Lady PDina. Oh, isn't it just lovely? I'm a lady. I'm a lady. And now, Otis, you are Lady PDina's protector and knight. Go off and change into your knighthood. Thanks to established titles, PDina is now Lady PDina, simply because she purchased 1 square foot of dedicated land in Edelston, Scotland. This historic Scottish custom allows landowners to be referred to as lords and ladies. You can add this title to your business cards, dating profile, and you can use it during introductions. Look at it like saying Mr. or Mrs. or Doctor or Rabbi. Also receive a special certificate that features a unique plot number exclusively for you, and established titles will even plant a tree to support global reforestation around the world. Now come on, Otis, you know better. Get out of that pumpkin suit. You're going to change into a carriage. Don't you know the story of Cinderella? It makes an amazing unique gift. Use the code PDINA10 to get an additional 10% off. Go to established titles /PDINA10 to get your gift now and help support the channel. Go get yours today and be called a lady or a lord. They are trying to weasel their way into something legitimate. They are trying to weasel themselves into something that recognizes them as being leaders. They have been able to break the mold, to go against the grain, do something that's really powerful, and to get a leadership of reputable people behind their voice to help lift them up, while at the same time not really recognizing their own faults. This couple are deceptive, they are deceiving, and they are trying to garner something that is going to be extremely motivating for a lot of people, because people need to see the reality, the deception. You know, Meghan talks about doing things to show leadership and to be honorable.
It's about people who have made brave choices.
And so Harry believes he's made a brave choice. He's trying to validate his decision to choose to out his family. He's trying to validate that now on the backs of the people who have made brave choices, legitimate brave choices. But what Harry has done is he has made a choice of treason. He has not made a brave choice. So trying to put your now new work behind something that, with good people doing their work, you are on a false pretense. You are on something that is not legitimate. It is not real what you have done. You have not made a brave choice. You have made lies of choices. And this is what they're trying to get people to now look at. Forget what they said about the royals. Let's move on to the people who are inspiring. Look to us now as being the people who are going to lift up and help other people to be brave and to make great choices. It's deception all the way.
To fight for change and to become leaders.
So she fought for change. People are going to look now to Meghan as being a change maker. Did she become a change maker for something good? Did she become a change maker for something that was legitimate and for the greater good of the world? No, it wasn't for the greater good of anything, because what has it done? It has divided people. But the people that look to the royals as being racist, or look to the institution of a royal family, they're going to look to that as Meghan being able to break the mold of this monarchy that needs to change. And she is the catalyst for that. Without that royal family, she would not even have the recognition to even be able to produce a Netflix. So it's like a very slick way of trying to maneuver your way into something through the back door. It's not legitimate, because their steps have been deceptive. They've been demeaning to people. They've bullied people. They have called out the people of the UK as racist, their family as racist. They have thrown their families under a bus. But now they're trying to get us to believe that we are the leaders that have set the tone for a movement. Now let's give highlight to the other people who have done it, as if what they have done is for the betterment of the world, just like the people they're trying to uplift. It's deception. It's not the reality of what we are seeing. This couple, by any means necessary, is going to try to get what they can get, no matter who they have to mow down in the process, break off the relationships of the people that have really supported and helped them. Who helped and supported them? King Charles, the people of the United Kingdom, the people that got up to come see them get married on that day. Meghan's father, Meghan's family, her sister, her brother. Like, these are people that, and friends of Meghan's. But they mow those people down like they're irrelevant. Because I'm trying to get past the people who are down here on this level, and I'm trying to validate myself on a higher level.
And giving inspiration to the rest of us.
What inspiration have they given to anybody? What inspiration have they been giving? They have been the voices of complete narcissist, egotistical behavior. How can they now try to give rise and voice to anything that validates them as doing it? They're going to put more emphasis on them producing this than the people that they're trying to lift up, that they are actually talking about. It's going to be more about, well, look what we did. Look what we did. Yeah, produced by the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex. Oh yeah, the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex. Yes, put that title there real nice and purty, because this is what it's about. It's about the title. And we're going to smack it on the cover of these people who have done wonderful and great things, because they are going to legitimize us as being really good people. Our works don't have to do it, but our name, the Duke and the Duchess, will.
To live, to lead.
Learn how to live before you even start to try to learn to lead.